All right. So this next one is a horror movie, if I ever saw one, based on the thumbnail. Let me just actually, I'm going to pull up the thumbnail because I talk about the thumbnail and then you guys can't see it. I'm going to pull up the thumbnail and see if I can, um, or see if I can find the thumbnail for the actual video that we're watching. Okay, yeah. So, have you heard of this? I think didn't we look at a trailer? Somebody else. It was either you or somebody
No,
else
I
watched a
don't.
trailer with
I
this.
don't remember that name. Might have been one of the other people.
Oh, okay. All right. So definitely a horror film. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for. The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Imaginary 2024 new trailer DeWanda Weiss, Tom Payne, Tegan Burns, and Piper Braun. Coming to us from Lionsgate Movies. We're going to like the video. It's got 3.6 million views to 3,000 likes and 124 dislikes. 3.6 million. It seems like 3,000 likes is a little bit low. DeWanda Weiss. I'm imagining. Okay, DeWanda Weiss is the one that was in Jurassic World Dominion. Okay, but this is the trailer. So this is the thumbnail that I wanted to show everybody because I couldn't show you. I can't show you the trailer, but definitely you can see this looks like it in a horror film. Have you heard anything about this? Oh, here, one second. Let me just read this. It's in theaters March 8th. Okay. From Blumhouse, a genre-defining masterminds behind the Five Nights at Freddy's and Megan, comes an original horror that taps into the innocence of imaginary friends and begs the question, are they really figments of childhood imagination, or is something more terrifying lying just beneath? When Jessica, DeWanda Weiss, moves back into her childhood home with her family, her youngest stepdaughter, Alice Piper Braun, develops an eerie attachment to a stuffed bear named Chauncey she finds in the basement. Alice starts playing games with Chauncey that begin playful and become increasingly sinister. As Alice's behavior becomes more and more concerning, Jessica intervenes only to realize Chauncey is much more than the stuffed toy bear she believed him to be. Lionsgate and Blumhouse present a Tower of Babel production. Blumhouse is great for horror.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So, any thoughts on this based on that description? And any thoughts before we get started?
Well, when you said it's Bloomhouse, it's probably going to be a pretty good horror movie.
Yeah. I will tell you, I saw Megan. Megan, I've heard mixed reviews from Friday Night at Freddy's. That's probably my daughter knocking. And then I saw Megan, and Megan was, I mean, it wasn't something super amazing, but for a horror film, it was pretty solid. So that was pretty cool. So we have let's check out this one, though. We have a 2-minute and 3-second trailer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
My name is Stephen Russell. My co-writer, Joseph Miles Pittman, and I would like you to imagine a graphic narrative that disrupts the superhero genre's conventional boundaries. Tales of Nihilism unfolds a thought-provoking anthology with diverse story formats from succinct comic strips to multi-saga issues. But at its core, the Ballad of Philip Kirshner explores existential challenges of an ordinary man in a world inundated with superheroes. The anthology challenges prevailing hero worship narratives, diving deep into societal introspection. We invite readers to confront uncomfortable truths about our culture's obsession with saviors and question the prevailing societal structures. The series is not just a comic, but an invitation to contemplate, challenging readers to reassess their perspectives on heroism and societal norms. It's an opportunity to offer audiences a fresh, introspective take on the superhero universe, sparking conversations, reflections on the human condition. You can find the series digitally on Global Comics, or follow the links below to get your own physical issue.
Here we go.
Hey kids, do you want a friend who will never leave your side? Introducing Chauncey the bear. He'll never leave you. Never ever.
That is creepy. Just a second.
It's
Just
nice
one
to
more
see you
time.
again, Alice.
This right
He'll
here.
never leave you.
That right there, that is some creepy stuff.
Never ever.
Okay.
It's nice to see you
That's
again,
not your
Alice.
Roomba.
Yeah.
Jessica told me you've been spending time with a new friend.
Okay.
He doesn't want me to talk to you. Chauncey? My favorite thing is his eyes. I can see anything I can imagine in them.
Okay.
Mm.
He asked you to do something that hurt you.
Oh, I like that. I like how. Just a second. So obviously this is a different scene, but I like how they're framing it where the therapist says he asked you to do something, and then you see him look up at her, and it's like the bear looking up and being like, "You better keep your mouth shut." Like I'm gonna get. You better not talk about me.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
You.
Ooh.
Some good
Every
acting there.
culture has a name for it. We call them imaginary friends.
Yeah, just a second. I'll comment on this. Yeah, you said good acting.
That little girl, that part, I thought that was really good.
Yeah, I mean, and for young kids, so I'm going to play it here in just a second. But yeah, young kids tend to not be the greatest actors. But look at this. Yeah, I mean, that's just a
That
little
was-
snippet.
That would look genuine.
Yeah, that was just a little snippet. But yeah, that really did look real. Like, so that was really good. All right, let's move over here.
Just because you stop believing in them doesn't mean they're gone. And they're angry that you left.
Okay. Whoa!
Why did you turn the lights out?
Oh my God! Did you see that thing though? Okay, there we go. That's a good idea. Ooh!
Oh!
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you so obviously it's a killer bear. But if you're gonna have an imaginary friend, just look at how cool this thing looks. That is an imaginary friend right there. That's like oh, your imaginary friend is a little rabbit that comes and bounces through the forest. My imaginary friend is a 1,200-pound grizzly bear with 5-foot-long claws and giant teeth. Like my imaginary friend will rip your imaginary friend to pieces. That's what I'm talking about.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like this. This is interesting. So that child actress, I don't know. Like you said, that was some good acting. So that's really good.
I mean, my kids are grown, but man, I've seen little kids get upset, and that looked genuine. That was really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, they have some pretty good actors in these movies too. So
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm never
so
going to step there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you. What is your what are your thoughts though?
Oh, I mean, I think it's a genuine horror movie. It looks like it's going to be, looks from what all is on here, it looks like it's going to be pretty good and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
they put out movies like this before. And I mean, they're scary movies and stuff. I mean, they really get your imagination. They're kind of on a streak with some of these movies too. Just, they're putting out this genre of movies. Pretty,
Yeah.
pretty
So I'm
good.
gonna. Oh, I was just gonna say. Um, it makes me think of like the Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street movies, where
Yeah,
what
yeah,
was it?
that's what I was.
The third one where they said they go into his dreams, into the dreams, Dream Warriors.
Right.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors, and then they have to fight Freddy Krueger, and they say that like, oh, it's my dream, but in my dreams, so Freddy Krueger comes out, and like one of them is like, in my dreams, I'm a wizard with magical powers, and he starts fighting Freddy Krueger with his magical powers that he only has in his dreams. So immediately, so immediately what I'm thinking is, you got these imaginary friends that are killer monsters. And then maybe somebody's got to make an imaginary friend who's like I said, a bigger, meaner monster that can fight the imaginary, like you got this 12-foot tall Kodiak grizzly bear going around eating people. Well, my imaginary friend is like a 1,000-pound or 1,000-ton dragon that breathes fire or something, and then they can do battle. Something like no, but honestly, that's what I was thinking is the solutions. I'm just thinking of like how the movie would go. Like, are they going to go in the direction of I imagine a new friend who's going to help me protect me against my old evil one imaginary friends.
I know. Great title for it. I mean, Imaginary is really a good title for this. Just watching the trailer, I think they nailed the title. Looks like they got some pretty good actors and actresses. So.
Yeah. We'll have to see how it goes. It's coming out on March 8th. January, February, March. Yeah, so March 8th. I don't know if I'm going to have time to see it. I'm about to put out the action update where I go through all of the movies that I plan on seeing throughout the rest of the year. And it's a...
I think I'll wait till it comes out on, some other platform rather than go pay for it. I mean, I like it, but I'm not particularly, one to go see a movie like this right off the bat. I would wait for it. I think it might be worth watching,
Yeah.
on Netflix or whatever it comes out on. So.
Right. I get what you're saying. Well, let's so I think that it'll be cool. I'm not a big horror guy either. Horror. So when it going to see a horror movie in theaters is maybe I'm a little less inclined.
Mike, just remember when you're putting your kids down to sleep and you're putting their little teddy bear beside them that it's just imaginary.
Exactly. And you know what? Just a second. You know what else this is? Is that there was a movie, it's either coming out or just came out, If, with Ryan.
Yeah, you're right.
Reynolds?
That's more fun.
Yeah, so this is like... Yeah, this is like...
That's antithesis.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like a horror version of that, because I'm going to tell you something right now. This dude right here, let me see. Are they going to show it again? I want to see it again. Where's the grizzly bear? Okay, so you see this big old grizzly looking thing. Okay. Here, and you look at that and you go, man, like that's a monster. And then you look at this, and this guy looks like that chicken nugget dude from the McDonald's commercials. And what if they both went into the arena? I'm pretty sure I know which one is going to come out, and it's not going to be that chicken nugget dude. That grizzly bear guy, he's going to get a taste for chicken nuggets. So that's interesting. When did this movie come out? Did it already come out? No, it's coming out.
Yeah, it's close. I've seen the advertisements for it in the movies.
Yeah, like, it's May 17th. Yeah. We did a trailer reaction. I can't remember. I think it was Tommy Boy and I, but May 17th is when that's coming out. This one's coming out March 8th. So there are two imaginary friends-based movies coming out around the same time. One is a horror, one is More looks like it's gonna be a comma dramedy, but
Yeah.
So let's check out what people say in the comments section here. It was just my imagination running away with me. I'm with it. Yeah, that's cool.
That's
Let me see. Movies like this definitely hit different after becoming a dad. Okay. Just like you were saying. Love how Blumhouse continues to make these awesome low-budget horror movies. That's true. I wouldn't even say that this is necessarily going to be low budget, but it is lower budget. So that's how it makes money, is by being lower
they get their money
budget.
they get their money's worth out of what they do. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they have a smaller budget, I would say, than most maybe other movies.
Right. Yeah. And so they don't need to make $1 billion. They only need to make a few million, and then they're, this gives me Coraline vibes, a creepy doll with the button eyes, a secret door to an alternate world. Coraline is my favorite horror movie. Also, there's some great horror films coming out this year: Imaginary, Abigail, Tarot, Joker 2, and Nosferatu. So excited. I don't think that Joker was a horror movie, and I don't know if Joker 2 is going to be a horror movie, but it is definitely a heavy drama. So
there was, I mean, it was scary. Joker did have some. I mean, I don't know if it was a horror movie, but it was definitely dark. And
thriller. I would say probably thriller.
Yeah, yeah.
But
you saw the
all
dark
right.
side of Joker. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, but we've got just a couple, like 30 seconds here till the ad break, so I'm going to put us over to intermission now, and then we will continue on. We've got 4 more trailers. So, yeah, we'll go to intermission, and we'll see you guys after these short messages. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord, where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.